Hi, friends. It's Sarah from rufflesandrainboots.com, and today we are making pumpkin spice hot cocoa bombs. If you'd like to make them, stick around. And as always, please give this video a like so I know you're here crafting with me. Now, because I make gnomes and crafts, you may not know this about me, but Ruffles and Rain Boots is hugely popular for its recipes for hot cocoa bombs. These are a trend that started last year and just took off. Well, guess what? I have an ebook that I just launched with more than 20 recipes. And because you, my YouTube family, are here watching, you get a special coupon which will be below. Also down below will be all of the supplies and measurements you need to make these and so many more hot cocoa bombs. So we're going to start out with candy melts. These are chocolate candy melts you can get at a craft store in a ton of colors. You can get them at your grocery store, on Amazon. They are just the best because it's a nice thick chocolate. It's really customizable. And the taste is really good. So we're going to melt that per the package instructions, making sure we don't add water or anything else. And then we're going to take 1 tablespoon and add that to each cavity of about a 2.5 inch mold from Amazon. Now, if you're buying your molds on Amazon, please note that this is not a silicone ice mold. Okay, so this is a dessert mold. It's much more flexible silicone than an ice mold, but there's tons for you to choose from, and there's a million shapes. I've done Winnie the Pooh, Minnie and Mickey Mouse. I've done gingerbread houses, which were amazing, with a little bit of dusted powdered sugar. Oh my goodness, y'all, they were a hit. All right, so you can see I am making sure that all of the cavity is covered. On the next one, on this last one here, you can see there'll be a little center part. I'm going to make sure that's covered. In the middle at the top, you can see where that little overhang is. Go ahead and wipe that off. I'll show you what happens when you don't. So we're going to pop that mold in the freezer for 5 minutes. Please do this. It will make all the difference in the world. And while you're waiting for that, you can clean up. I still have chocolate, so I'm going to remelt that and use it as a drizzle. But we're going to prepare whatever flavor you want. I have more than 20 recipes in that book, so tons of different flavor combinations. But I'm adding a pumpkin spice blend to the hot cocoa blend. Now you can use white hot cocoa, dark hot cocoa, brand name hot cocoa, cocoa packets, it doesn't matter. Once their 5 minutes has passed, look how easy it is to just pop these out, right? So I have prepared some mini marshmallows, my sprinkles, and a little bit of extra sprinkles up there at the top you can't see, but all of these molds just popped out without any breakage. And again, that's attributed to freezing, but also using a full tablespoon of chocolate in each mold. All right, so we're going to add 3 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon. My tablespoon up there is covered in chocolate, which is why I'm not using it. But you're going to add that and this little bit extra because I'm extra. Who doesn't love to be extra? Okay, so then we're going to add that and then add 6 or 8 or whatever you can fit in there of these mini marshmallows. And then if you are adding sprinkles, go ahead and add a teaspoon of those or half a teaspoon, whatever you'd like. If you do have young children, just make sure that they're smaller sprinkles so we can avoid any choking hazards. Now, go over to your microwave, add a Pyrex or a small plate and warm that up for a second because it's going to make assembling these way easier. So what we want to do is just place the unfilled portion right into the dish and warm it up. So that wasn't warm enough, but now you can see you're just going to gently press down and then turn it a little bit. Now, remember when I said you need to break off that little edge before you, yep, right there. See, I had to break it to get it all to sit flat right there. But basically you're just going to lightly press it down and then turn it a little to make sure it's sealed. All right, the last one here you can see we're just going to end up melting just together. It's really simple, it's really quick. And if you have any extra chocolate, if you have a hole on one side, you can also use that to sort of fill it in, make sure that it's solid. So I melted this chocolate a little bit and now I'm going to use it as a drizzle. You can also drizzle some melted chocolate chips or Ghirardelli chips, whatever you've got. So I'm going to put it in a zip top bag and put my bombs on a protected surface, and then just take the scissors away from any food and snip off the corner. Then drizzle. Oh, this is so fun. I'm going to zoom in. But when you drizzle, before it dries, add on your extra decorative sprinkles or whatever you're adding here. I've added entire candies. I've added so many cool stuff. The molds that I've used have been character molds. I've made Mickey and Minnie Mouse. I've made gingerbread houses with the powdered sugar on top. Oh, those are my favorite. Oh, I love them. They look so amazing. To serve these, it's super easy. Just plop it into a cup and put warm milk over it. I've been asked if you can use water. You can, but why? This makes it so like decadent. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, you see the bubbles? The kids love this part, and adults like me. But it basically, the hot cocoa bomb has broken apart, and now everything is melting and coming out. So you can see I just lifted up a piece that hasn't melted yet, but you'll mix in all of the hot cocoa powder, the sprinkles, the marshmallows will expand. It's just a fun experience. Also a fun experience. Don't forget to grab the coupon at the link below and get your own ebook. Hey, thank you so much for being here with me. I really do appreciate it. Let me know in the comments what you think of these. And as always, please like and subscribe for more crafty fun.